Welcome to Sam's Russian Adventures. I'm Sam, an English guy who's been living in Russia for 20 years. 20 years living in Vladimir, in the Vladimir region. I can't believe it's been 20 years already. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about YouTubers giving bad advice. Bad advice. And why am I talking about this? Why is it even an important topic? Well, as YouTubers, we kind of live and die by the amount of views and the amount of subscribers we pick up. The more subscribers we pick up, the more views in the future we can potentially gain, and therefore the more money we can make. So really, we're kind of like all about the views. As much as we want to try and help people, we do try and take advantage of whatever's the current topic so that we can get more views. But of course, this leads to situations where if there's something really big happening and it's really important and everyone's talking about it, then we want to make sure that we're covering it, because if that topic is trending, then we're going to get more views. Just makes sense, right? But what this does is it leads to people creating content about things they know nothing about whatsoever. Like, you're never going to find me creating videos about kind of military tactics and stuff like that, right? About military tactics in a war. Why? Because I don't know anything about it. I'll make myself look stupid and I'd give away bad information and people would be misled by me. I love this car. What do you think of it? So lately we've had some amazing news with regards to Russia, which has got the whole internet going crazy, and it's with regards to the relaxation of rules regarding the temporary residency permit in Russia. Basically what's happened is they've relaxed the kind of like barriers to entry. Before, there used to be an allocation of places that really prevented many people from applying, and it only meant that people who had been in Russia for a long time could really apply, because first there was a limited amount of spaces, and secondly you would have to take a Russian language exam if you wanted to apply, right? You would have to prove your efficiency in Russian language. But they're scrapping that, right? The news is that they're scrapping that, and so therefore it's a hot topic, and so many people are now going to be able to come and move to Russia and become residents in basically a much simpler way than how it was before. So all of a sudden, YouTubers who are creating content from Russia, who are here on tourist visas, are suddenly experts in residency permits, and they're making lots of videos about Russian residency and how to get it, and the rules and regulations regarding it. And they're making so many mistakes, and I understand that they're making mistakes, because as somebody who has been through the whole residency system, gone through coming here and living on a visa and then living on temporary residency and permanent residency and Russian citizenship, I understand that there's lots involved, but they're not aware of this because they've never been through the residency process before. And so what they do is they watch videos like mine and then go and repeat it on their channels, and maybe their channels are more popular and their channels will get more views, but all they're doing is confusing their audiences. And it's a bit out of order, really. At the end of the day, like, I've got nothing against these people, right? But if you're not qualified to speak about a subject, don't make videos about it. I've seen these people making videos about how to get jobs in Russia. Now, these people have never had jobs in Russia, ever. But now they're making content about getting jobs in Russia. They don't even know the sites to look at to get the job. So what they do is they wait for someone else to make a video telling them the site to go to apply for jobs, and then suddenly they're making videos about how to apply for jobs in Russia. I recently watched a video by a YouTuber who has never had a job in Russia ever, and they were giving out advice saying perhaps you can come to Russia and work on the road. If you're doing that kind of thing in your own country, then you can perhaps come to Russia and do it here. Well, what they don't tell you is that most of those jobs are done by former Soviet immigrants, and if you're going to try and do a job like that, then you need to be prepared to work on the minimum salary. And yeah, is that something that you're looking to do? So it's not that these YouTubers are bad, They've just never been through these things before, and they're trying to capitalize and get as many views as possible. So yeah, in a way, they're doing something great. They're getting views and subscribers for their channel, but they're giving away advice that they don't really know much about. They're watching videos like mine and other people's, people who have been through residency, people who have had jobs and businesses in Russia, kind of getting half of the information, and then they're remaking it and making their own version of whoever's video is they're copying. So usually you can tell pretty immediately who has the knowledge and who is trying to kind of pass themselves off as somebody who has knowledge, because what they'll do is they'll wear something Russian in all of their videos. They want to show that, look, hey, look at me, I'm Russian, right? Or I know about Russia, look at me, I'm wearing the Russian clothes. And I think that's kind of like to camouflage the fact that they don't really know as much as they're trying to put out there. And also they want to show Russian people is, hey, look at me, I'm one of you, right? Another thing they're always keen to point out is, look, if you want to come to Russia, you've got to learn the language, you've got to assimilate into society, whereas they don't know the language. So why are they telling others, the type of people that should come to Russia, that are interested in Russia, that want to learn the language, when they don't know the language of themselves, right? It's a bit weird. But I think it's all to kind of cover up the fact that they don't know, to be ridiculously patriotic towards Russia. Often these people come here to find wives. They come to Russia to find a wife. Maybe they're not happy with how life has been in their country, and so they come to Russia to find a wife. They come here, they find a wife, and then they make videos. Don't come to Russia to find a wife. Don't come to Russia to escape other things. We only want real people in our country. Well, isn't that what you did? You see, previously, the real shortcut to having a successful life in Russia was to come here and find a girlfriend immediately and get married. If you do that, then you've got a helper. I have this conversation with so many foreigners who kind of feel a bit awkward about the fact that they fell in love and got married, because they really don't feel like men for a while, because they understand that their Russian wife is going to be doing everything for them. But I guess now the fact that you can apply for residency immediately means that you only need your Russian wife for translating and, of course, love, if that's the reason you got married to start with. So if you're considering moving to Russia and you want to now apply for the temporary residency permit with the relaxed rules, then make sure that you listen to people who know what they're talking about. Now, if you'd like to have a free consultation call with me, then head on over to my website. It's live, samsrussianadventures.com. Book a call with me, ask me any question, I'll do my best to answer you. I know a lot about this, I don't know everything, but if there's something I don't know, I can point you in the right direction. Also consider joining my Telegram chat group. The link is below this video. You can ask me any question that you want. The goal is to give you the most clear, concise information regarding jobs in Russia, regarding residency, and with regards to so many more things, such as sending money to Russia, getting all your documents done, and so much more. So I'd really like to help you, to give you the best advice I can, and of course I'll do it for free. So if you want to visit my site, go there, book a call with me, and yeah, chat to you soon.